We preview the upcoming Penn State men's soccer season with senior midfielder Seth Kuhn. Seth, thanks for being here. Are you excited to get the season rolling?
Absolutely, yeah, very excited.
You have 100% of your offense returning from last year, so many familiar faces. How exciting is it to have this group with another shot to go at achieving some special goals this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all we've been looking forward to. I think we were always curious as to whether or not Hackenberg and Reedy were going to come back, and they are, so I think we're going to have the same outfit that we had last year, just with a bit more experience trying to get the trophies that we slightly missed out on last year.
How do you take, though, last year, that was a really good building block, and you had a lot of success. So how do you take that and go one step further now this season?
Right, I think we do everything we did last year as far as on and off the field habits, but then we just take advantage of everything we learned from last year and the heartbreak of losing in penalties to Indiana and coming so short in the regular season because of COVID issues within our team. So just focusing on how that felt in the last 10-15 minutes of games where it's tight, just making sure that that pushes us over the edge a little bit.
What makes your offense so successful?
The chemistry, I would say. This summer we've had the majority of those guys here beginning early in July, and we've just been out playing pickup, five-a-side and stuff like that. So you kind of learn everybody's tendencies, and they're all just always on the same page, and they're just smart soccer players, so it makes their jobs easy.
I'm going to mention a few names, and you tell me about their skill sets. Danny Blow-You.
Very fast, very powerful, very flexible, and he's always in the right spot at the right time.
Liam Butts.
Really, really fast, and he has a really quick shot release. I think that's very underrated about him.
Pierre Reedy.
Very fast and probably the hardest worker on our team, so you can always look to him as somebody that you kind of want to be on the same page as, and has a very clinical shot.
I sense a trend here that you have a fast team, so how does that make your team tough to defend?
Because I think you have to, respect the play underneath, because we have technical guys like Peter Mangione that can come underneath and Reedy, but then not only do they have that, they also have the speed to where if you overcommit a ball in behind and we'll score that way too.
I could have played that entire game with your entire starting 11 and some of the depth guys as well, so we could go on and on, but in the essence of keeping this within a little bit of a window here, what's it going to take to be successful as a team this fall? You already identified some of those goals and some of the things that you look to build on, but say we get to the end of the year and you look back on it, what are those building blocks and those key foundational pieces that's going to take?
I think it's going to take our team to be healthy, and that's something you don't always see in college soccer seasons, so making sure that we're healthy, and KJ does a great job of that. And then just making sure that we're clinical, both in our own box and in the opponent's box, because as Jeff always harps on, that's kind of where games are won and lost. So if we're good in both those ends, I think we're going to win some trophies this year.
And then what kind of extra added boost will it mean to have that stadium full this year? Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it'll be great. Last year it felt a little eerie playing our games at noon with no crowd in the sunlight, so just gives you a little bit more adrenaline and you're just kind of more ready to go.
And now you guys are used to handling adversity. You never know what to expect, but we're optimistic that Jeffrey Field, as I said, will be full this year. Have a great season. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.